Yes, and now I think the recording has started.
Yeah, it has started.
Yes. So as was has been advertised in the invitation both last Thursday as this Thursday, that we are now starting a presentation of the new organizational model of the African Humanist Forum. Uh, I want to just to arrive to my explanations further. I want to remember the process so far. I think we started to work at all at this African Forum in June 2021, June or July, over 1 year back. And then we had this procedure of online meetings. We did online meetings, and at the beginning, very much we were explaining generally what is a humanist forum, because people were not used to this concept of humanist forum. So for some period, we had many meetings weekly, just trying to explain what it's all about. Then in the I think it is were some months of the year 22 that we started with the we're moving from the general explanations and started the process in the beginning of this year to actually do such humanist forums on the ground, local humanist forums. And this was to start some real process and have the experience of what this means. And I remember that Ragnar, our friend, that is now has taken a break because of personal reasons from our project. He said that it would be a good to do such, to do this, because by doing even small scale forums locally in the neighborhoods, then we would gradually get the muscle memory of what it is all about. We would have some real tangible experience of what it means to do these forums, and how they are very tangibly related to our daily life. The neighborhoods where we wake up in the morning and we feel good or we feel bad, and we are angry and we are sorrow, and this is our existence in our neighborhoods. So we started this idea of small scale local humanist forums. Also, what we know is that this process of the African Humanist Forum has started not only the person has not only on the East Coast or the East Africa, but also West Africa. So during this time, this over 2 years, there already have been there has already been held humanist forums both in Senegal and in Gambia, and in Senegal during this time have been 2 forums one in the urban environment in Dhaka, in Kenya, in Senegal, and another one in a village. And then there is a prospective humanist forum in Gambia, I think in November. The story of the humanist forums in Kenya, they are that we had the startup was a forum, university humanist forum. I think it was in February or March. So there we had this forum that was led by Alexander, and we had this forum with mostly students from Nairobi, but also from students that university students that came from further places. And then in Kenya we have an example of also Tracy. She did a humanist forum. I don't remember exactly when, but it was in Home Bay, but she had a very nice forum there, and a very nice reporting of that. And then in Zambia, as I said, I think before, Miniver has done one forum and is aiming for another one. So we have started to do forums that we can remember, from the physical presence of such to take part in such a forum. But now we are going to, and in all this time, we had always had Thursday weekly meetings for organization and planning. And the idea was that in those meetings, we would exchange experience about one from those who had done or taken part in such humanist forums, and also to hear from those who have, are planning to do such forum. But we, through the months, we saw that, well, they made some use, no question. But as Minve said the other day, when we were planning this new strategy, she said, yes, that's true. We had these meetings always every Thursday, and we were asking, so how is it? Can someone tell about experience or doing a forum or planning a forum? But she had this conclusion that really every organizational meeting was like the first organizational meeting. So we realized that we needed to, change our phase in this respect, and adopted a new plan of or an organizational strategy, whereas no, we are not going to have those weekly meetings. We are not doing it. We are rather focusing more on what is happening in each area, from area to area, and because if we do not work from that base and build in a conscious and organized way the humanist movement and its activist groups, then it's a wishful thinking that one day we will have a humanist forum. It's very, very reasonable. Okay. So, therefore, we decided this change that we would have once a month, then we would have like this meeting where we are referring to something that has concretely happened in, we will have once a month those meetings when we will expect to have real examples of some steps taken, organized and conscious steps. And then we also will have reports of forums that already have been done. But the other weeks, the time during the month would be more to focus on area for area. And in addition to this, we decided that now we would also build the African Humanist Forum we would adapt the organizational model of the humanist movement through the times, because the humanist movement wasn't started and moved from place to place to humanize in this humanizing process without, just like that, It was really built through, as we now are going to do, those are built from the base, where in each place there were formed many base organized groups of people that later on become humanist, to learn about the syllogism and to have this function also of growing. So some members of one group that was there, they wanted to make their own group and gather people for another. So there was this mechanism of growth. And this is what we are going to adapt now in the next weeks and months in Kenya. But that means that we will have to locate those who really want to go for this. Who are those who wants to commit themselves in the various places to work in this organized way towards a humanist forum in their area. Because what we are not lacking lots of groups that are doing great, fantastic work every day. And they are also within the humanist, in the humanist movement in Kenya. But this is more that this is something that is those groups, as we know, they are groups of people that are minding the children, minding young mothers that have premature pregnancies, that are minding environmental things, that are minding helping the poorest people, helping to collect food to give to the hungry, and all these unmissable projects in the base of the society. But that is different from working in an organized and conscious way towards a humanist forum. Just a minute. So this will be built from the base. Silo, the founder of the humanist movement, he said that our overall goal of the humanist movement moving towards a universal human nation. this is of course a fantastic big goal. But he said the universal human nation will rise from the neighborhoods. So it is in the neighborhoods that we will work, and this means that we will look at areas, of course, according to the counties, but within the counties there are many regions, but we will have try to see where we have neighborhoods where there already are humanist groups, but now they will start to register, and so we will have in each group the minimal of a humanist movement base group is 5 members, and we will call these the groups of the base HHF base base organizing teams. HAFs base organizing teams, and in those teams, at least 5 people. They will those who want to commit themselves to build towards the humanist forum in their area, they will register, and there will be some leader of the groups. In many cases, there is already a leader in the humanist group, and then 2 other functions of administrative and function of support. The administrative takes care of the registration, the bureaucracy and materials and so, but the support takes care of the internal work, because in the organized teams of the humanist movement, we need to take care of not only the social project, but also about the internal project. And then the leader, or the what we term in the humanist movement, the team delegate, the leader of the group is there, and this leader has the responsibility and function of see how we can grow, how this group can grow, and from this group can come more groups. So it's a very conscious, organized steps we are taking. And then those who are committed and are willing to register as humanist members, they are termed group delegates, or group delegates of that group. And so this we will propose. And where there is in places and counties where there is a willingness to start this process of organized growth and organized development towards humanist forums, they will register, and we will have also, like in the African forum, we have coordination of that forum that Ragnar and myself, we were co-coordinators of the African Forum, along with Marco from Italy, that has been developing the forum, or helping with the forums in the West Coast, Senegal and Gambia, and then as coordinators for the African Forum. In this case, myself, because Ragnar has taken leave because of personal reasons. But then, in that case, I will also need to have administrative and a support function in my team there. And I've already asked Edwin if he is ready to be an administrative for the whole Africa, whole process. When I say the whole process, but then we are focusing in the very first steps mainly on Kenya and Zambia. So all this will be explained following this meeting. In nice and easy, we will develop the membership forms and all this bureaucracy it's like in any other organization that we will have registered members and make a network of flow of information because everyone in this network of building the forum in this organized way needs to get the necessary information and back and get the information and also be able to ask questions and have the it's like a body. We are building a body and the body needs to have it's like it needs to have a system of knowing what is happening in all parts of my body. So and the body gives information. Oh, this is happening in my leg, and now I want to really train and develop this mechanism to climb the mountain or do this or what. Like the same, it goes with building the African Humanist Forum. That is a living body, and in this living body, we will have to have some who mind where we are going and mind how we grow, and that would be the team delegates and the coordinators. We will have to have someone that takes care of the registration and also of the internal work. So I think this. I think that I will not have this longer, but I will simply go to the next on the agenda. That now Edwin is going to tell us about his social forums. He has done several, and how why he wants now to move his team towards doing with other teams in Kisumu a humanist forum in Kisumu. So please, if you would show your face and start, so we can see you and start.
Julius, Julius, allow me for today not to show my face. Allow me for today.
Why?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm in a
okay,
place. I'm in some place. I'm in some private place. So yeah. So
uh,
I am not in the office, and
okay,
yeah.
okay, okay.
So I hope they can hear my voice. Okay, thank you very much. My name is Edwin Koga. I'm the founder and director of Amazon Theatrics Ensemble. Amazon Theatrics Ensemble is a youth-led theater organization based in Kisumu, Kenya, where we employ the use of performing arts and media for social change in addressing issues that are revolving around the community. And through this, we've been able to employ to use methodological theater in organizing forums that brings communities and people together to share and to have dialogue on various things like sexual reproductive health, sexual gender-based violence, teenage pregnancies, climate change adaptation and mitigation. We've had democracy and governance, peace and reconciliation. All these we do them, and our main tool that we use to bring people together in these forums is the theater form that we use. We work with youths and young people who are aged between 15 to 30 years old, who must be, they are all creatives, either actors, dancers, and poets. So one of the forum that we organized, we collaborated with the like-minded organizations, and then we came together. We realized that the effects of climate change affects women in relation to their sexual reproductive health and sexual gender-based violence along the shores of Lake Victoria. So we decided to come together. We were five organizations. One was Twins World. Twins World was to focus on climate change education and the role of women on issues relating to climate change. That was Twins World. Then we had Women Concern Center. Women Concern Center, its component came handy, where they took women through sexual gender-based violence and effective referral pathways on how they can mitigate and how they can come together as women to champion for their rights away from violations. Then we had a QUEP. QUEP also focused on women empowerment and climate change education, on how women, there are some myths and misconceptions in Kenya that are revolving around women in relation to climate change, that women are not allowed to plant trees, that women are inferior being, that should not be involving in decision making. So QUEP was there to capacity build them and to ask women to come out to develop themselves so that they be responsible citizen in the society. Then we had Wise Kenya. West Kenya works with the local women along the source of Lake Victoria on women entrepreneurship, on climate smart entrepreneurship. They do business and trainings that can enhance, that can encourage women to be in the forefront. Like we have some challenges that you cannot find women in ecotourism businesses, like that a woman is riding a boat. At the source of Lake Victoria, we have so many businesses that are going around, business that are going around that are led by women. So this is how Wise Kenya came in, and we encourage women just to be in the forefront, and they can do any eco-tourism business towards building themselves. And then we had Triggerize Kenya. Triggerize Kenya is a partner that we work with. It is an international organization, but has presence in the community. So they came to capacity build young women and girls on their sexual reproductive health. In all this, we used theater. We perform, and then we had dialogue. We perform and we had dialogue. So in our initial stage, we had to approach these organizations and we had to tell them our plans, and that is how we came up with the global the event was called Global Perspective Series of Events that we did on 25th of May this year, between 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and the event was success. We developed a reporting tool where we reported. I shared it with Julius. The reporting tool is there, and and we also took photos and we took videos, and the video is in our YouTube page. If you can go to our YouTube page, Amazon Theatrics Ensemble, you will see the video of the Global Perspective Lab event. Also, if you follow us on Facebook, Amazon Theatrics Ensemble, you'll also see the photos that we took during the event. I think up to there, Julius, I rest my case. Thank you very much for listening.
Okay. I I was I was trying to get
The
the
report.
share. Yeah, yeah. I was trying to get the sharing going, but
Yeah,
I didn't have.
you could share the report, but maybe if you could make me an admin, I could share the reports.
Yes,
But yeah,
because even yeah, so even though I am I'm a part of the team, I'm not a technical man.
Sorry, but I think I captured everything. And
Yes,
if they want to get hold of the reporting template, the reporting tool that we use,
yes,
you can
yes.
share it, Julius. You can share it on the WhatsApp, or you can share it on the messenger so that we can
Yes,
have a.
yes. We can order that. But I think because we are even in this meeting, in this introduction, and in this process, we are doing for the first time. But we plan that after the presentations of
Yeah,
Edwin, and regretfully, Minever is not here. She was going to come, but she has problems in connecting. That
yeah,
after the presentation that you have got now from Edwin, then
yeah.
we open the floor for questions and answers. So please ask Edwin if you want to know how he got all this going, and or what he is where he's going with this intention of doing a humans forum in Kisumu. Please be not afraid of asking him. Then, as always, someone wants to be break the ice. If there is some question, please jump for it.
Just to interrupt, Edu. Thank you, Edu, for a nice presentation. And I've been busy for a while. I've been up and down also with some other stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe I'll stop my activities and watch what Julius and Edu are doing. Then I might know where to join later.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you,
Thank you
Alex.
very much. Thank you, Alex. Uh, and
Because I didn't know you guys were planning something.
oh
Even if
yes,
I've
well,
been
well,
busy, I didn't
well,
know you
we
guys were planning anything. So I'm I think I'm gonna stop almost everything and allow the two of you to run stuff.
I didn't get this quite. So anyway, if there are questions to Edwin regarding his project,
I have a question to Edu.
uh,
Hello, this is
Jerry.
Jerry.
Okay,
This
Jerry.
is Jerry. So I have a question to Edu. Edu,
Yes, Jerry.
uh, okay, you are running a youth affiliated group on talent. Let me say talent. Am I
Yes.
correct there?
Yeah. We are
So
doing not necessarily talent. We are doing performing arts and media.
okay.
Yeah.
So to me, I also have the same idea. I have okay, and to me, it's about acting, dancing, yeah, and sort of things. So I was just asking, how did you manage to that level of holding like a conference or a concert until it was successful? How did you manage to that level?
Yeah. What happened is like what we do. We have a pool of local partners in Kisumu that we work with. We are part of organizations that are consortiums and network organizations that do so many things that Amazon is part of. So it is easier to get hold of an organization and share your thought and share your mind. And in this one, what we always do, we always try out calls for proposals that come in, these small grants that come in, and we try and apply. Like this one that was successful, we partnered with the Civicas. If you've heard of Civicas, it's a youth-led movement that is based in South Africa, and we saw some call for ambassadors that should work with them, and through one of us, we applied through one of us, who managed to be admitted to be an ambassador of the Civicas youth in Kenya. And out of this, so we started receiving communications from the Civicas, where they were planning to have some series of global perspective events at the community that were organized. Some were organized online, some were organized in person. Ours, we decided to do it in person. And so the requirements that we did was that we get hold of this organized. So we came up with an idea where we looked and we saw that women suffer so much in relation to climate change. And we had a pitching process. We pitched the idea to them, and out of so many applications, our application managed to be in top 10 and was selected that we were to all this event. So we did it. We did it without them supporting us first, because what they supported us with only was only 400 USD. 400 USD is like something like Kenyan shillings is like 42,000, like some of that kind. But they first let us did the event. We mobilized our own resources at the community level, because we have the social capital at the community, because we've been working in the community. We did the event and we did the reporting. We sent the pictures, we sent the everything, and that's when they gave us that small donation to at least see how we can pay the bills and do everything. But all in all, it's all about passion. Let me answer your question. It's all about passion in what you do. If you have the community at heart, that you want to help the community, like us at Amazon, the youth there, we have passion in using our talent to change the community, to address issues of violence, to address issues of discrimination. So you find that it is something that is in us, and we do it voluntarily. Yeah, we do it voluntarily, and we come out to do it. So if you are also having an interest, we can mentor you, we can help you, we can tell you how to go about it. You can build your networks, and out of these networks, you can do a very successful event. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm contented with your answer, and I raise my case from there.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome.
No, this is a good example. You know, we are moving step by step, very baby steps, but we are starting to link a network and make the network. So if you go into, I see that Jerry, you have put your uh, you asked Edwin for his uh, phone number, his WhatsApp number, so you can keep your communication through that. Yes,
Yes, yes.
yes. And also, I think we should, Edwin, we can like consult how we will distribute on the WhatsApp groups uh, the materials to follow up this what you have said in the video. You know, so we will distribute the video and then have some distribution of follow up materials on the WhatsApp. So other questions, like someone wants to ask, Missy or Samuel, don't be shy.
Hello everyone. I'm
Hello.
Rishi. I'm Rishi from Kenya, Kakamega. Yeah, I'm so glad to be in this space. I'm seeing people are really doing great. And
Uh, From where? In what area? In what county do you live? In what area?
I'm from Kenya, Kakamega County.
Kakamega. Okay, yes, Kakamega.
Yeah. I'm so glad to be here with these very special people, and I would really love to interact with all of you and learn a lot. I've seen Amazon are really doing great. They're actually doing one of my passion, talent. So I would really love to be even part of Amazon. Yeah, thank you.
So, do you have question for Edwin that you want to ask him?
Not at the moment.
Okay, thank you very much, Mishi. We are just in Kisumu. It's just 200 shillings from Kakamega. If you have 500 shillings, it's to and fro. You can come, we can benchmark. I think Alex has always been to our office and he's been one of us. We've been working together. So he knows the direction, and you can always, you and Jerry, you can always come. You can follow us on Facebook, you can follow us on Twitter, you can follow us on Instagram, and we can benchmark. You can do it the same that we are doing in Kisumu, you can do it in Kakamega. And we can help you. We can help link you with some of the partners that we work with in Kisumu that are also working in Kakamega, that you can work through them to use your talent to educate the community.
Wow, that's so
Thank
amazing.
you.
I'll plan my schedule and I'll visit.
Thank you very much.
For me, I'm from
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kilifi,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
So
yeah.
Kilifi. Yeah,
Kilifi in Mombasa. In fact, Jerry, I have a friend. I have a friend in
yeah,
Mombasa. I called. Have you ever heard about MC001 Sangora, Nicholas Sangora? Have you heard of him?
not yet, not really.
Can you go and look for Nicholas Sangora? He's doing perfect things with talent in Mombasa. They have an organization called Manyata Youth for Talent, something, and they are doing. We've met with them in so many forums. There was a project we are doing with them on peace, and we met in Nairobi, and he's doing so good. So you can check my WhatsApp number, and I can send you his number, or you can just, because he's in Mombasa and he's mentored so many young people who are talented, and he's still doing. He's also an MC, he's an actor, and he's working a lot in issues to do with democracy and governance with Forum CIV. So I can connect you with them. There are so many art organizations in Mombasa that I've met in so many forums that we can connect you with them, so that you have my WhatsApp number. Just text me, I will help you find them, so that you can be part of them or you can learn from them.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
So more questions for Edwin?
I think the questions are over, and you see the time is also going.
Okay, yes, yes, that's great. So I think we have had our first presentation and a kind of a seminar about the way we want to organize and build the African Humanist Forum, with the attention on Kenya and on Zambia. So thank you all, and I say to you, peace, force, and joy to all of you.
Peace,
Peace,
force, and joy to you.
you too.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
thank you. Very good. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I will stop the recording.